And let me just start by saying hello, everybody. My name is Jane Orloff, and I am here joined with Claire Mulqueen, and she will be sharing her knowledge and expertise about our Earth Green products, and Claire will share her bio a little bit so that I don't butcher it up. So that, and then I will share a little bit about. Before I introduce Claire, let me just share a little bit about. So I absolutely love this product. It comes in 3 different portions, options, and the box has these individual sachets that you can carry with you, travel, and for individual use, or you can share with other people. My son prefers to take capsules. He does not enjoy the taste, but I love the taste. And the very unique thing about this, let me quickly show you, is the charge that our product has. It has this magnetic charge that helps it absorb into the cells faster. And without further ado, let me have Claire Mulqueen share all the benefits about this product and why it's so amazing, how it can help you. And then I will jump on after her presentation and share my screen, and stay tuned. You will see all the different people that have benefited, and I will share my screen with you to see all the testimonials that we have for it. Go ahead, Claire.
Hi, thanks, Jane. Hi, I am Claire Mulqueen, and my background is I have a master's in holistic nutrition. I am also certified with the American Association of Drugless Practitioners. And I came to this company by way of another company. I happened to see Mike, and I had never, I didn't know who he was, honestly. I never heard of Essante Organics, so I started to research. And I was amazed at the formulations. I was amazed at how dedicated they were to keeping toxins out of people's bodies. Because as some may know, some may not know, toxins are what create cancer. If we have toxins in our brains, a lot of time has to do with the increase in autism, the increase of Alzheimer's. So our bodies have been clogged up with all these chemicals for years that we didn't even know we were ingesting. So one of the things about the greens that really made an impact on me is that what Michael has described they used is phyto-live hydration, which basically means that the greens are formulated to protect their nutritional value. Now, when you go out in your garden and you pick kale or you pick a carrot or something along those lines, from the moment you pick it, the vegetable, the fruit, starts to lose its nutritional value because it's not being fed consistently from the ground, and it's not growing, and it's not getting the natural chemicals that it needs. So what they've done here, and that's what Jane just showed, is they put an ionic charge to it. So then what happens is your depletion of the nutrients is now reactivated, and now you're getting that whole plant again. And so many times people will not understand. They'll go on Amazon, for instance, and you're going to buy something that says organic. But if you look at where it's made in India or it's made in China. And in this country, we really have no way of knowing whether or not that truly is organic because it's coming from another country that has different criteria. So one of the things with the greens is that our particular greens, when you drink them, I tend to put them in my morning shake. I put them in the water. I put them in everything. I don't mind the taste. I don't even taste them in the shake. And my husband, who is not like me when it comes to eating well, he doesn't even know that I put it in the shake form. So he thinks it's great too. these greens will absorb into our small intestine. And why is that important? That's important because you're getting the full nutritional value. It isn't making it to the large intestine. It isn't coming out in waste. So I'm sure you've eaten a green drink or asparagus or, maybe orange, carrots or things along those lines. And then when you do go to the bathroom, many times your stool still has the color of the things that you ate. That doesn't happen with this product. It's normal. So that means that your body is absorbing it before it gets to your large intestine and through your colon and out in waste. And that's really important. Chlorophyll is so important, and all of these products are very high in chlorophyll. I would say over the last 30 years, or probably over the last 100 years, but more intensely over the last 30 years, there have been studies that are solely linked to chlorophyll and cancer. And part of it is you have to reduce your exposure to chemicals and put the purest greens and chlorophylls into your body. They are known, chlorophyll is known to reduce the size of tumors. It is known to modulate the carcinogen. There's a place called Hippocrates in Florida, and back in the day, they were really good. And they used to treat cancer, and they would treat cancer with live food. These greens are the closest that we can get to live food. They are that amazing. They help with, I don't know if anybody's heard of oxidative stress. Oxidative stress has to do with your body deteriorating. And as you get older, sometimes there's more stress on your body. Our cells start to be depleted. And with chlorophyll, you're building up your cells. You are rejuvenating your cells. Now, one of the products that we have in here is Barley Leaf. Now, all of the products have high chlorophyll, but barley grass powder is really the best functional food. It'll provide nutrition for you, it'll eliminate toxins, and it really has one of the most important roles as a health benefit for you. Huge in antioxidants. It promotes sleep, and it is anti-diabetic. It reverses and lowers the blood sugar levels in your body. Now, I'm diabetic by diagnosis. I know I took medicine initially when the doctors diagnosed me with diabetes, but after about 9 months, I said there had to be a better way. So I went off and I went to a raw food, live food diet, and then eventually to a vegan diet, and then a vegetarian, and then I would go back and forth. And, I used to call myself a chegan because I would try to eat vegan, but then I would cheat now and then. Okay. So, and the thing with diabetics also is that they do have a tendency to have high blood pressure and high cholesterol, and barley leaf regulates all of this. It enhances your immunity. It protects your liver. It is great for acne. I actually started giving the greens to my 17-year-old, and her acne is almost gone. It's, and trying to remind her, don't forget to take your greens. I give her the capsules also because I don't think teenagers are thrilled with drinking the greens. But I give her the capsules, and it has helped her acne so much. Barley leaf is also an antidepressant regulator. So when you balance out your body, when your body becomes alkaline, one of the things that it does is it's a natural detoxification, and it makes you happier and you're not as depressed anymore. It will improve your gastrointestinal function. And it's going to help with cardiovascular and fatigue and constipation and all these things that your body just gets clogged up when you're not eating real good food and real good greens. And these, I consider these the most wonderful food that you can put in your body. Honestly, it's when we look at our modern diet structure here in the United States, and it is different across the country, although most countries now are adapting the American diet with fast food and everything. It really is, barley grass is really one of the best functional foods to prevent chronic diseases. There's scientific evidence, and you can look it up online, that barley grass 100% will prevent chronic diseases. Now, the way that we have formulated it here, the way Mike and his company have formulated it, they combined it with other high chlorophyll products. One which is alfalfa leaf. Now, alfalfa leaf will work at purifying your liver and your blood. It will detox your urinary tract. It helps with healthy hydration, so it helps you process things better. It has a really, really, really strong alkaline effect on the body. And it is known to reduce cholesterol levels. Now, another thing that's very common in American diet, the standard American diet, is we have high cholesterol levels. We are full of toxins from years and years and years, and that's another story for another day. But alfalfa leaf will also help heal your gut. Another thing that many of the products in this do. Spearmint leaf. Let's talk about spearmint leaf. Spearmint leaf is really, really excellent for digestion and if you have an upset stomach. But the thing with spearmint leaf is it balances hormones. Some of my clients with PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome, they have a lot of trouble balancing their hormones. They develop facial hair. They have trouble losing weight. Now, spearmint tea is one of the natural remedies that we sometimes will give women with PCOS, because that also, spearmint is what helps to lessen the hair growth on a woman's face. And there was a study done, I want to say it was Oregon State University, but I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that, where they had 32 people with irritable bowel syndrome, and they were given psyllium husk, and then they were given spearmint, lemongrass, and a couple of other products, but basically high chlorophyll products. And at the end of the study, the people who received the spearmint-containing supplement reported less abdominal pain, less discomfort, less bloating compared to those in the placebo group. And they had less constipation, less nausea, and they didn't have to take, they weren't allowed to take during the time anything like Pepcid or Amprazole, but their gastric function became better and they did not have the bloating and the burping and everything that goes along with it. So that alone is spearmint leaf. Now spearmint leaf combined with everything else that we have here just makes this such a complete product. Another ingredient that I love, I don't know if anybody knows about wheatgrass shots, but I've always gone and gotten green drinks from my local health food store, and I always ask for a dose of a wheatgrass shot in it. And that's because it's known for its high chlorophyll content. It helps promote a healthy metabolism. It also helps balance the hormones. It also detoxifies the body of heavy metals. It also helps with regulation of blood sugar. It also is good because of the high chlorophyll level. It helps with wound healing. And all of these things also help with sleep. So when your body is balanced, you sleep better. You don't need CBD, you don't need sleeping pills. When your body is fully balanced, you are going to sleep better. When your body is alkaline, you are going to sleep better. One of the other, let's talk about a little bit, I guess, about gut health. So I'm hearing all these things lately about psyllium husk and companies promoting psyllium husk. Psyllium husk should only be used short term if you have a blockage, so to speak, to cleanse your gut, or if you're going to do a detox that maybe lasts you 3 days. It should never be used long term. Now, in our product, we have Aloe Vera, which heals the gut. It calms everything. You know, when I was a kid, my grandmother, we always had aloe vera plants. And if you got a burn or you got a cut, we would just slice it open and put it on the cut or the burn, and it healed it. So if it's doing that to the skin on the outside, you know that it's doing that to the skin on the inside and all of your cells and everything on the inside of your body. Aloe vera is another very important ingredient in this product. Now, here's one of my favorites. As we get older, we get joint pain if we're not taking care of ourselves. And I have a lot of clients that come to me and my back hurts, my leg hurts, my knee hurts, I can't walk. In this product is lemongrass. And lemongrass helps relieve joint pain. It has anti-inflammatory properties. It lowers cancer risk. It fights bacteria. It fights viruses. And it detoxifies the body. So combined with the barley grass and the wheat grass and the aloe vera, everything is anti-inflammatory and is just making our bodies better. Then we have dandelion in here. And dandelion, I have drank dandelion tea for many years because it helps with the swelling of the body. So if it's premenstrual or if you have heart issues where sometimes people swell within their legs, dandelion tea or dandelion helps with alleviating that swelling. It's also high in inulin, which is a prebiotic fiber, and it's also known to soothe digestive ailments. So as you can see, everything that's in here, the comet grass is also rich in chlorophyll, the parsley is rich in antioxidants, parsley is great for bone support, it contains cancer-fighting substances, it is so good for your kidneys. Years ago, there was always a piece of parsley on the top of your plate if you went to a restaurant. And people didn't know, but that was so that you would eat it afterwards. And you would eat the parsley afterwards, and it helps with your digestion. It also prevents breast cancer. It's known to help to prevent breast cancer. So again, all of these products, they're all very rich in chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is a miracle. It's a miracle when you look at a plant and you see that it grows and it becomes this big green, beautiful plant. And then if you don't water it, if you don't take care of it, it becomes this old, dried up nothing. So we have to take care of our bodies. We have to put chlorophyll into them. An interesting fact, chlorophyll is also known to heal pancreatitis, but its molecular structure is similar to that of hemoglobin. Now, hemoglobin is a critical part of the human blood. So your red blood cells, I'm sure you've all gotten your blood tests at some times, and they test your hemoglobin and your red blood cells, and they test your white blood cells. But the blood cells that contain the hemoglobin, the red blood cells, their biomolecular structure is very, very similar to chlorophyll. I had heard a story about, I'm not sure if it was World War I or World War II, but there was a lack of blood. They didn't have blood. They couldn't get it to the fields. And they used chlorophyll to replace the blood to help heal the guys that were dying. So when you see that the molecular structure is very similar to blood, you can understand why in war they were able to use the chlorophyll to replace the blood and heal. So one of the things that we all, at any age, I don't care if you're 22 or 72, we all want to be healthy. We all want to live a long life. We all want to have fun. We all want to be able to enjoy our lives. These earth greens have helped me tremendously. When I first started, I had gotten colitis from taking a different product. And I called Michael and I said to him, I have colitis. I had not started taking our greens yet. I had just found out about this company. And he told me, up your greens. And I did. You know, you can, and the colitis went away, honestly. The next day I woke up with less pain, and the day after that, less pain, and the day after that, no pain. So I've never heard a doctor say that you've eaten too many vegetables. I've heard a doctor say, don't eat sugar. I've heard a doctor say, don't eat so much fat. I've heard a doctor say, lose weight. I've never once heard a doctor say, stop eating vegetables. You eat too many. So I'm here to let you all know that even if you don't like vegetables, because I hear that sometimes, oh, I'm not going to eat it. I don't like this, and I don't like broccoli, and I don't like that. Take the greens, put them in your shake, drink them in your water, whatever you have to do to get this chlorophyll and the phytonutrients into your body. If you just give it a chance for a month, 2 months, you'll see the change. You'll see how your body changes. You'll see how you feel better. I know I have. I had started to gain weight during COVID, and I feel so much better since I'm taking these greens. I have lost 15 pounds. I'm doing what I know needs to be done now, and that's a lesson here. Here I am. I have a master's in holistic nutrition, and I have the knowledge that tells me what I should do and what I shouldn't do. I have looked at all of the studies, and I have studied the studies, and yet I was able to let myself go. So we're all human. All I can say is if you have anything that is anti-inflammatory, anything that is an inflammatory disease, autoimmune, diabetes, high blood pressure, cancer, anything, you need these greens. They're organic. They have an ion charge to them. They are the best thing that you could take for your body. That and a lot of other things that we have here. But the greens, most importantly, and then the pH drops are important. And I'm sorry, my phone is doing something. So the pH drops are important. The shake, I love. I think it's one of the best tasting shakes I've ever had. And I was an organic shake person before this, plant protein all the way. But this is probably better than anything I've had. So I think that's about it. If anybody has any questions, we'd be glad to answer them. Right, Jane? I'll send it over to you.
I'm gonna mute you so that the screen goes hopefully back to me. I'm still trying to navigate the Zoom. Thank you so much. I appreciate your expertise and sharing all of the benefits of each separate ingredient. And I wanted to share my screen. We have a few minutes left, and I'm gonna go through some testimonials. And if we don't have time, the Zoom is limited to 40 minutes. If we get cut off before I'm finished sharing the testimonials, what we will do is we will put a page together with all the greens testimonials separately, and then we will post the Zoom recording on that page as well, so that people can learn and from Claire's expertise, and then see the testimonials separately. But let me share my screen and share my screen. One participant. Doesn't advanced sharing option. Host. Some reason it doesn't even let me share my screen. That's kind of strange. I guess what we will have to do is that we will have to end this. We will put a page together with all the testimonials, and then we will share the screen, or I can read some of them just by reading them without showing. Let me open up all where I saved them up. And I apologize, nobody's perfect, so we don't have a perfect technology over here. So I'm gonna say, very, very impressed that, these greens, they contain 5.5 pounds of dehydrated nutrition, and they have been dehydrated with no heat, so it retains all the nutrients. So there will be a picture of like different salads combined to combine 5.5 pounds of actual vegetables, and one little scoop that you saw me at the beginning. One little scoop contains 5.5 pounds of vegetables dehydrated, but nutritional value, it's still retains nutrients. So the great testimonial, I think that it benefits not only humans but also benefits animals. So there's a picture of a dog licking the actual container, and the testimonials are Rhonda shares, my furry boy Blue couldn't wait for his new toys. I ordered him, and he's loving his Essante organic green. He licks his bowl spotless. And the other lady shares, my little girl Buttons drinks right out of my bottle of both greens and fruits every morning. The fruits she refers to is reds. We also have a powder that is super reds, which are berry extracts. And a lot of these testimonials, people usually not only take greens, but they also take super reds in combination. So you will see the benefits where people had, I'll share, this person had a mess and he had it for 14 years, and he has been researching alkalizing and juicing, and these products help him tremendously. This other lady, she had candida and multiple sclerosis as well, and she has been in a wheelchair since 2004. And then when she started taking the super reds and earth greens, B naturals, and also omega products from Essante, she is definitely getting stronger, and she could actually started to walk a little bit with the walker, getting out of her wheelchair. Another lady she shared her dad. Her dad has been diagnosed with prostate cancer, and it spread, and they had removed the prostate. But he changed his diet and started taking Essante Organics greens, pH drops, and omega oils, which helps the whole body to get alkalized. And he has lost over 20 pounds, and his last doctor's appointment found out that the cancer was undetectable, which is amazing. It totally worked for him. And we have people who lost weight. We have people who share that kids are taking them where they refuse to eat vegetables. We have um, so many different testimonials. One person said that they lost 85 pounds. One lady's lost 50 pounds. It's just amazing. I'm not sure why my screen is not working, but anyway, I wanted to say thank you so much for people who joined live, this presentation who joined live, and then we will post the recording of it, and like I said, we'll put it all on one page so that you can see the testimonials for yourself. And wanted to no longer keep you because for some reason I cannot share my screen and the timing is already getting to an end. Claire, thank you so much for sharing again your expertise and your knowledge in all of the different ingredients that have, and these products have no additional, no fillers, nothing, just organic barley grass, organic alfalfa leaf, organic wheatgrass, organic spinach, organic aloe vera, organic camel grass, organic parsley leaf, organic lemongrass, organic kale, organic spearmint leaf, organic broccoli, organic cabbage, organic peppermint leaf, organic celery, and organic dandelion root. That's it. No other ingredients added. So definitely try it out, and let's hope you can share your testimonials next time as well. Thank you so much, Claire. Thank you so much, everybody. And we're gonna end this recording. And